Alright, so we're here at the slums. Let's head on west. A bit crazy to clear out a whole building like that, Barrett. I'm surprised it didn't kill anybody. Little baby. Alright, so you just gotta talk to him a few times to get him out of the way, so that we can step inside. And we are introduced to Marlene and Tifa. Did you fight with Barrett? I did. I should have known. Of course she was worried. So we're introduced to Tifa, Cloud's childhood friend. So she does wonder where we got the flower. So here's another part where we can get the friendship point. So I'll go ahead and give it to Tifa. A nice little change of scenery, at least brighten the place up after all we've seen here in Midgard thus far. Seen here in Midgard thus far. That's a little rhyme. Well, but then again, of course, Wedge is making a mess, because he's just completely chowing down. About what exactly? So he's like the roly-poly. Of course, he's just going crazy on those meals. I mean, yeah, so... I mean, if you were to have such a job like that, what would you want to do? Sit back and relax. Duh. So after you do all that, you gotta pretend like you're walking out. And that's when Barrett just waltzes in. And I bet Cloud's like, all I'm doing is just waiting to get paid. That's all I'm here for. But before we go down there, let's go and have a little talk with Tifa. Now, honestly, I'm completely sober, but you gotta get something to drink to increase the friendship points, so gotta get something hard. But then again, if she's worried, wouldn't your childhood friends be worried about you whenever you're not around them? I just wanted to at least get all that dialogue, so... It'd be pretty cool to get all that dialogue. Alright, so now we go down here. Nice little secret entrance here. Oops. Hey, look at the news. So you can see the Sector 1 reactor exploding on the television right there. A little too uptight? Yeah. So, we have to go over to where Barrett is when he's punching a punching bag. But yeah, they're just going to be asking Cloud a serious load of soldier-related questions, because of course Cloud was a former member of Soldier. The whole soldier business will come into play here very shortly. He already wants a piece of Cloud. Ouch! I'm surprised they didn't throw in a silly animation of the screen cracking like they normally do. Like, you know that time whenever you play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga at the end of the game? Bowser gets geysered out from the pool, the body of water, I should say. Goes all the way up to the screen and it cracks the screen. Money, 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 money. And Tifa comes down. Aw, Jesse. I think she's just faking it, because of course she does have feelings for Cloud. But if we get closer to the door, Tifa comes up. Magic! But then again, Tifa coming down would be like another, you know, instance of magic. So of course, Tifa wants Cloud to stick with Avalanche. Ah, how sweet. So this is where Cloud and the whole soldier business comes into play. A nice flashback. So how about that recent screenshot of the remake version of this? How sweet. Childhood friends getting together like this. Reminds me of back in my days in my youth. My childhood friend who used to be my next door neighbor would have our time together. It was good times. But then again, would you just look at Cloud? Young Cloud here. Or younger Cloud, I should say. Being all confident. Not much to really talk about during this flashback. I'd rather just pay attention and just, you know, just experience the scene, you know what I mean? Pinky promise! And a shooting star. But look at what the recent experience of what happened to him in Soldier has made him come to. Is Barrett a monkey? Ah! Huh, so we're talking about two promises. The promise that Cloud has to keep to Tifa, and the promise that Barrett had to keep to Cloud. So, one promise down. 1,500 gil. So it'd be handy to do a little shopping here pretty soon. 3,000. Hey, I guess Barrett must be part monkey, because he did do the the King Kong chest pounding. Ah, so now is the part where we rest up. Alright, so with all that out of the way, it's time to head on back up. Elevator going up! Up, 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 up! Haha. Oh, morning. Morning, everybody. Barrett's snoring kept me up. Next to you, who wouldn't? So, as you can see, Tifa's gonna tag along with us. So our next target, of course, is the Sector 5 reactor. So over here is the tutorial where we can learn about materia. You remember that restore materia that we picked up before the Scorpion boss, right? But not only is it just showing how to learn how to use the materia, but just learning how to kind of navigate the menu a little bit. So the weapon and armor will have slots in them, like the one that's right beneath the Buster Sword there. And there is that restore materia right there that we got earlier. Now when it comes to materia, you're gonna want to at least pay attention to your character's stats and at least give them suitable materia. Mainly I like having Cloud to have like the more offensive materia, maybe more of the physical offense. Same goes for maybe Tifa, of course, maybe a little bit of healing. And Barrett, of course, I want to have at least maybe more of the physical offense too. So, Barrett seems like he still does not understand. Alright, and with that, we are off. So before we go anywhere, we want to go in here. If we head up the steps, right into this little house right here. So here's a little place where we can sleep. But of course we don't have to do that, since we just got our rest recently. But over here, if you go over here, you get an all materia. All materia are actually really useful. But after you pick up the all materia, this guy here will just talk and he'll drop a treasure chest. Open the treasure chest, we get an ether. So we got some nice couple of items right here. Alright, so over here we can buy some nice couple items here. I'll go ahead and buy a couple grenades and maybe I'll go ahead and get all iron bangles for all three of them. That's pretty silly. Whenever you talk to the dog, he kind of teaches you some stuff, and then the cursor will will come up. That's silly. But yeah, that little cursor can be pretty helpful. Really be helpful in terms of knowing where you can go and where you can't go and whatnot. So you can actually go through all these stories, but I'm not going to. It's funny that if you actually go through those stories while your party members are present, they can actually get, you know, like, nod off and whatnot, so that's pretty silly.